The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is a region in the North Atlantic Ocean bordered by Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. It has been a subject of urban legend since the mid-20th century, with reports of mysterious disappearances. However, investigations by the U.S. government and scientific organizations have found no evidence of unusual activity, attributing reported incidents to natural phenomena, human error, and misinterpretation. Let's find out. The Bermuda Triangle, a region in Puerto Rico, has been a subject of fascination for many years. The first mention of unusual disappearances in the area was in an article by Edward Van Winkle Jones of the Miami Herald in 1950. And then Sand's article, Sea Mystery at Our Back Door in Fate magazine in 1948, laid out the triangular area where the losses occurred. Sand recounted the loss of several planes and ships since World War II, including the disappearance of Sandra, Flight 19, Star Tiger, a fishing skiff, an airborne transport DC-3 charter flight from Puerto Rico to Miami, and Star Ariel. In 1962, the American Legion magazine covered Flight 19 again, stating that everything was wrong and strange. Vincent Gaddis's article, The Deadly Bermuda Triangle in Argosy in 1964, argued that Flight 19 and other disappearances were part of a pattern of strange events in the region dating back to at least 1840. Other writers, including John Wallace Spencer, Charles Berlitz, and Richard Weiner, elaborated on Gaddis's ideas, incorporating supernatural elements. The BBC reported on a watery triangle bounded by Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, with vertices as Miami, San Juan, and Bermuda. The total area varies from 1.3 to 3.9 million square kilometers, with some writers stretching it as far as the Irish coast. The determination of which accidents occurred inside the triangle depends on which writer reported them. Triangle writers have explored supernatural concepts, including the Bimini Road, a submerged rock formation off the island of Bimini in the Bahamas, which is often connected to the mythical lost city of Atlantis. Some hypothesize a parallel universe exists in the Bermuda Triangle region, causing a time-space warp that sucks objects around it into a parallel universe. Others attribute the events to UFOs. Charles Berlitz, a renowned author on anomalous phenomena, lists several theories attributing the losses in the triangle to unexplained forces. The Triangle, a region in the North Atlantic, has been the site of numerous incidents, including the sinking of the Pride of Baltimore in 1986. Compass issues have been cited as a cause of these incidents, but such anomalies have not been found. Compasses have natural magnetic variations in relation to the magnetic poles, which are known for centuries. However, the public may not be as informed about the changes in compass north and geographic north, which naturally occur. The Gulf Stream, a major surface current driven by thermohaline circulation, originates in the Gulf of Mexico and flows through the Straits of Florida into the North Atlantic. It is a river within an ocean that can carry floating objects and has a maximum surface velocity of about 6.6 feet per second. Human error is one of the most cited explanations for the loss of any aircraft or vessel in official inquiries. Violent weather, such as hurricanes, have historically caused incidents related to the triangle. Many Atlantic hurricanes pass through the triangle as they recurve off the eastern seaboard, and before the advent of weather satellites, ships often had little to no warning of a hurricane's approach. A powerful downdraft of cold air was suspected to be a cause in the sinking of Pride of Baltimore on the 14th of May, 1986. Methane hydrates, a form of natural gas, have also been suggested as an explanation for some of the disappearances. Laboratory experiments in Australia have proven that bubbles can sink a scale model ship by decreasing the density of the water, and any wreckage would be deposited on the ocean floor or rapidly dispersed by the Gulf Stream. It has been hypothesized that periodic methane eruptions may produce regions of frothy water that are no longer capable of providing adequate buoyancy for ships, potentially leading to rapid and unwarranted sinkings. Some speculate that the missing vessels and aircraft, including its crew, might have been sucked into this alternate reality, explaining why they vanish without a trace. Many believers of this supernatural phenomenon think that Lieutenant Charles Carroll Taylor and his men of Flight 19 are marooned together with the people of Star Tiger, Star Ariel, Connemara 4, to name a few. Others think these people and their vessels were teleported through a black hole and are now tens of thousands of light years away, safe and sound, living among civilizations from distant universes. But then there is the simplest explanation of them all. They are all dead, and their vessels and crafts are to be found at the bottom of this so-called Bermuda Triangle, waiting to be found. Let's keep asking why. On YouTube,